Chapter 11, Storage Tank System, Oil, Hazardous Substance Spills. Chapter 11.1, Managed Tank Systems used to store oil and hazard is an environmental safe management to prevent spills within the substance, rapidly respond to spills, legal and other requirements. Title 42, U.S. Standard Code 9601, 42 U.S. Standard Code 11011, 33 U.S. Standard Code 26 amended included in Part 112, Title 40 Code of Federal Regulations, Part 300, Title 40 Code of Federal Regulations, as amended and included with the Part 280, Title 40 Code of Regulations, Part 281, and Title 40 Code of Federal Regulations 3. Title 33 U.S. Standard Code 2701, 15 Title 15 U.S. Standard Code 2601, Public Law 109, 58, and Sections 1521 through 1532, AR Army Regulation 50-6, related federal laws, regulation references in Appendix A, oversees all Army organization activities that will comply with the applicable final governing standards. All right, major program goal. Storage tanks used as a transport store handle oil and hazardous substances will be managed and protect with the environmental and public health. 11.4 programs requirements. Storage tank system provided with leak detection regulated underground storage tanks by retrofitted inventory control procedures. Provide leak detection, overfill protection, cathodic protection for the above ground storage tanks as required. Use the double wall construction, the interstellar monitoring on all new regulated underground storage tanks. Ensure all the underground storage tank systems are cathodically protected, constructed with non-metallic material to meet the corrosion protection and requirements. Oil and hazardous substances spills, development and implementation spill prevention control measure plan as required, and ensure the spill prevention controls spill prevention control plan, or develop an implementation spill prevention control countermeasure plan as required. Ensure the spill prevention countermeasure plan address secondary containment of each of the hazardous material storage facility, development and implementation facilities, spill contingency plan for each of the oil hazardous material storage facility that does not adequately spill prevention structure in play. Ensure secondary containment prevented with the oil hazard material storage facilities, including piping. If it is determined the secondary containment is impracticable, the installation must be addressed by the spill prevention control countermeasure plan, and in the facility of the spill contingency plan. And a spill contingency plan is only required to adequate spill prevention structures that are not in place. Ensure that the spill prevention control countermeasure plan is required at least once every 5 years, amended with the plan with 6 months for the change at the material effects is potentially dangerous discharge. The technical change if they have been made with the plan by assigned individual authority to commit the necessary resources to respond release and certified with the professional engineering familiar with the installation operation. Usually, the Environmental Quality Control Committee is to use the spill prevention control and countermeasure plan with the effect of the installation elements, maintain the accurate inventory of the spill prevention control and countermeasure plan, applicable containers, including location and spatial extent, such as containers primary. Prepare spill response plans, notification procedures to include the facility response as needed for the spills caused by the Army actions, including coordination with local and emergency planning authorities. Conduct training to ensure proper response to the spills and release. This includes annual spill response exercises for spill response organization. Ensure the garrison commander in the writing of the qualified on-scene coordinator responsible executing spill response. The local commander will designate the writing of the on-scene coordinator with the U.S. Army Reserve maintenance facilities. State Adjutant General will designate in writing the on-scene coordinator with the Army National Guard maintenance facilities. Ensure the facility operated with the on-scene coordinator will understand and comply with the federal, state, and reportable quantity and requirements. When a spill occurs, immediately report the spill release to the on-scene coordinator. Implement the spill contingency plan and spill prevention control countermeasure plan. With the on-scene coordinator will determine to exceed the reportable quantities and will not regulatory authorities as required. Any spill that requires notification of regulatory authorities will be reported to the next higher headquarters. This federal, state, and agencies in response to split outside of the Army property where practical or in accordance with the AR-7515. For outside continental United States installation provided with the response instance for the spill off of the Army property in accordance with the applicable final governing standards of the Garrison Spill Prevention Control Countermeasure Plan. For the guidance of the management of the AST equipment subject to the Title 40 CFR 112, referred to the 2nd April 2004 Department of Defense Joint Service Spill Prevention Control Countermeasure Guidance. Chapter 12, Environmental Cleanup.